Needs a sauce. Yeah, needs.
Brittany, hey. Tell me about your dish. What'd you grab?
I grabbed canned shrimp. We're gonna do like butter garlic noodles.
Garlic noodled shrimp.
Yes. My son is 1.5. He calls it noodles.
So this dish is inspired by your son?
Yes.
I have some Louisiana flair in my family. Are you gonna bring that bayou flavor in this dish?
That is my plan.
I'm Brittany. I'm from Kendall, Louisiana, and I'm a social media chef. I live with my husband and my little son, John. My son, when he was like 7 months old, he slept with a whisk. Like that was instead of a teddy bear, he had a whisk and he would carry it everywhere. Tonight for supper, y'all, we're making alligator sauce piquant. There's like this running joke in Louisiana that like most people are gonna see roadkill and be like, ew, but in Louisiana we're like, what's that taste like? I've cooked snake and turtle and deer and a rabbit and squirrel and possum. Oh, I forgot to say frogs. I love frogs.
We cranking this thing, boy. Let's go.
Kitchen's really tough to work in, right? You gotta learn it along the way. This is day one for you all.
Love that. Love when everything falls over.
There's time to get relax. Just relax. Oh my god, I kept messing my poached eggs up. And it was because of the freaking pan. And I had a plastic spoon. Oh, I hear their big plastic spoon twisted. And so my eggs were falling apart because of the spoon. Oh. How much time do we have left? 3 minutes, guys. You got something to prove. You're social media chef.
So I've got the tuna fish, and I'm like, all right, I gotta make a fritter. Yeah, that didn't work. But I need to put a sauce on this plate. Bro, how am I supposed to puree this? I got 2 minutes to plate this thing. Fire. All of a sudden, my pan burst into flames.
Let's go. Come on.
I feel like I'm in a prison kitchen. Stay put. Next Level Chef will return after this box.
I live with a broken phone. I can't trade in.
Okay, that's dramatic. Better plans Verizon. Everyone can trade in their old phone and get the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus with AI on them.
A new phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Wait, I'm on Verizon. Can I still get it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna trade this in, right?
New and existing customers can trade in any Samsung phone for a new Galaxy S24 Plus watch and tablet, all on us. That's up to $1,800 in value, only on Verizon.
Guys, 45 seconds left. Tim, don't forget about your fritters.
Yes, chef.
What's burning?
Shoot.
Do you want to get to the middle level?
Yeah.
And then where? And then when? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, guys.
Wow.
Intense. You guys are watching. What'd you guys think?
20 minutes. I mean, you guys spend that amount of time in makeup and look for your ring lights, right?
Shall we start?
Please.
Okay, excellent. So, first up, we have the chicken and dumpling. This dish was cooked by Gabby. She had the canned chicken.
It's good.
What a beautiful looking dish, yeah.
Yeah, if I didn't know, I wouldn't have guessed it was canned meat. Smart to use that in a broth. So, next up, Isaiah grabbed canned clams and he made a pasta.
Very acidic.
Absolutely, yeah. It's almost doing a little too much, right?
Totally. Keep it simple.
And this one?
We have a canned tuna fritter from Jordan.
Delicious fritter. Needs a sauce. Yeah, needs more. No immersion blender inside. And so you see a lot of dishes here with sauces on. Absolutely.
You look a little frazzled at the end there, Jordan.
I definitely have a huge respect for this basement. I hate the basement. It's tough. Stay out of the basement if you're here long enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next.
Well, next up for Matt, we have a crispy corned beef finished with a little bit of honey.
Good heat in there.
I like the idea of the sweet versus the salty canned meat.
If I'm honest, it's very sweet.
Next up, we have Nicole. She had the canned ham. Made a beautiful pasta.
This is giving me like stroganoff vibes. That's a smart idea.
I like it. I think it's delicious. Super creative.
Thank you.
Here we have a canned salmon fritter. It's coming from Tim.
You sort of created something unique with the canned salmon in the fritter. Frit's delicious.
Okay, next up, Brittany used ramen noodles with canned shrimp, inspired by her 1.5-year-old at home. What does he call the dish?
Noo-noos.
Noo-noos.
Whenever I get off work in the afternoons, he'll go like to the pantry and he'll Mama cook, and he'll grab noo-noos.
Listen, I think the idea is there. It needs a broth. Noodles need to absorb. Those shrimp are already cooked, so they go like really super hard when you cook them again.
Yeah, I like the bounce of the noodles. That's what ramen noodles provide. I'm not as enthusiastic about the bounce of the shrimp being overcooked.
Okay, yeah.
This, we have a play on a burger-inspired Benedict from Brittany. Poached egg with a hollandaise.
Did you make hollandaise in 20 minutes?
I did. Yeah, it was risky.
It takes a professional chef 20 minutes to make a proper hollandaise.
Yeah. I have absolutely done eggs Benedict several times in 20 minutes. I brag about it being 20 minutes.
Is it hollandaise? It's actually quite good.
Thank you. Give us a moment. We have some decisions to make and talk about amongst ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, chef. Thank you, chef. That's tough, though.
Yes.
Some great dishes there. The Benedict burger, I got one kid saying that there's no sauce, no time, and somebody else making a hollandaise sauce.
Good job. Hey.
Those prawns are so rubbery.
I mean, they're already cooked.
I am so scared.
Something wrong with
First
that ingredient clams. There was something tainted.
Missed opportunity.
Absolutely. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so we have come to a decision. The first 3 chefs heading up to the middle level are going to be Nicole, Gabby, and Tim.
Well done.
Congratulations. Please head to the elevator. Oh my god! Oh, such a relief. The next 3 people who are making it to the next level are Jordan, Brittany Gaines, and Matt. Please head to the elevator. Join the others.
Good job.
20 minutes in the basement, it's tough. You might have to chef more, but me, the tuna fritter just took me to the next floor. Let's go.
Isaiah, Brittany, unfortunately that leaves the 2 of you. The road for one of you ends here. And the person that is moving to the next level is...
Question: what would you get with almost $750?
Easy. I'd buy a smartwatch.
Hi.
You played your game or something?
This is my sister, man.
See why We Are Family is the new show to watch. Fox Wednesday, a superstar legend. I went with Ozzy Osbourne.
Nick Kroll, John Travolta.
Moves everyone
If he comes out, I'm gonna die.
to tears.
I'm gonna die right here on the stage.
All new We Are Family, Wednesday at 9, 8 Central on Fox.
The person that is moving to the next level is Isaiah. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Please head to the elevator.
Thank you, sir.
You should be so proud. Your son would love this dish. That's who you kept in your heart and your spirit when you made this. And you succeeded in that. Thank you, Brittany. Okay.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now Herbert to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
On first down, Fields. That's complete to Mooney. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
On second down, a run with Herbert. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can pull all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
They'll set up the screen for Herbert. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Well, they run the option on second down. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. On play action, Fields looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The seventh play now of this opening drive. This is third and long, though. From the gun, here's Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Herbert powering up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second down, they go back to Herbert. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Goff. He's got right on the short throw. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. The Lions at 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Goff now looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Here's Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
Yeah, they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Now Jones. Jones now on the return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Off play action. Fields. And this throw incomplete. That time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job controlling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Gibbs straight ahead. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Goff on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Gibbs again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to widen their advantage.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And just not a ton of room to work with. They'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. 2nd down and 8. To throw is Fields. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defensive player with some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet, flying to the football. So he's almost 11 to the block on every snap. Another nice job there forcing the completion.
So So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mooney, the motion man right. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Andy Lee will come on to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, gone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's gone. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Goff now looking to throw. Trying for right, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. On 2nd down, here's Fields. Touchdown! Khalil Herbert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Here we go. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a third down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And down inside the 15 he goes. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition in that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Fields changing the play.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll go again with Herbert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's a give to Herbert. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And his pass incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. It can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll run here with Herbert. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Santos with the extra point, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, some strong running. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone. That's going to be caught by Romo. And And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it different.
Trying for right, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
Again, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Jones. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A handoff for Herbert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. It's Fields. Out to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Bears on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run here with Herbert. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. A give right side for Gibbs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Badgley's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now Jones. Jones now on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. And they're going to speed things up here. On play action, Fields. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Now Fields. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. Throw left side complete. That's right. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Brock Wright, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, pulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. He's got room past the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert now on the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Fields now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
4th down, Fields has to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. It will... with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well.